Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll for tonight's regularly scheduled council meeting of September 9th, 2014, please?
Councilman Shushanian.
Here.
Councilman Abraham.
Here.
Councilman Bazey.
Here.
Councilman O'Donnell.
Here.
Councilman Serini.
Here.
Councilman Tefelsky.
Here.
Council President Dabaja.
Here. And before we get started, I just would like to note that tonight is our last meeting here at the Dearborn City Hall. I believe it's been being conducted for, correct me if I'm wrong, 90 years now. Yeah. And so it's a privilege and an honor to be here, and I'm sure everyone here feels that as well. So I'd like this to be a memorable meeting. All right, anyone from the public that wishes to speak, please step forward to state your name and address for the record.
These are my young children that are going to persuade you guys to listen to me. So it's just my effort of being.
All right, your name and address.
My name's Osama. I'm at 8154 Review, Dearborn Heights. And you know me from last time. The reason why I'm here is because in 2009, I went to Palestine. I was 16 years old. I'm an American Palestinian, a citizen in America. I was born here. And there was a mirror, kind of, I seen myself in 2014 in the name of Tariq Abu Khadir. He was also an American citizen who went to visit in the West Bank, the same West Bank that I went to go visit, and was abducted by the Israeli army and was beaten and tortured.
Hold it. You know what? I got to object. Does this have anything to do with city business?
Yes, because I am actually...
Get to the city business.
I am a citizen of the city.
Of Dearborn Heights.
Dearborn Heights.
Dearborn Heights.
Okay,
Of Dearborn
I go to
Heights.
school in Dearborn. I live in a neighborhood that goes to Dearborn schools. I know, I understand your concern about me not being a Dearborn citizen, but I'm in the neighboring city and I go to the schools here. I went to Dearborn High, okay?
Osama, if you can get to the point of Dearborn.
The point is your silence is an insult to me personally, because that could have been me. That could have been me.
Once again,
and I take that as an insult personally, because there are kids. This Dearborn is the most popular area of immigrants from other countries.
This is not city business. So I don't think we should be discussing it.
Sir,
now,
this
have you been in front of the Dearborn Heights City Council?
It's not a topic for the City Council.
What I'm saying is, I think you should at least stand with the population here, because we did descend from there.
I'm sorry. Is it Osama?
Yes.
I'll tell you what. What I will offer. I will send a letter to your congressman. There's two of them here. There's a U.S. Senator, Stabenow. Levin is still sitting.
I've called them too.
Asking that they talk to you, a constituent. But for
them.
us to do anything, I'll go over there's many atrocities throughout the world.
I understand.
And we've covered that.
You said this last time.
I know I said it last
Yeah.
time, but you know what? I'll send a letter saying to those. I think this body would send a letter to talk to them.
Can I make an offer?
Meet with you. We're not going to offer that.
That's not
if we
that's
start
not
offering different resolutions.
This is based on the history of this council. In 2009, you guys made a resolution with
No,
regards.
that was no. That was a
That was a humanitarian. At least do that. At least match it. For the offensive that happened with the destruction in Gaza. At least match it. And
Here's what I'll tell you, Osama. You know, you spoke last time you were here, and you were very eloquent and calm, and I appreciate you maintaining your composure here today. We've heard what you've had to say, and I think Councilman Tefelsky has addressed it. We will certainly take that into consideration.
That's all I
Thank
ask.
you very much
just
for coming.
Take it into. Thank you.
No,
That's a big issue for me. I swear to God.
Thank you.
We understand.
The Meetings Act allows him to speak.
Sorry.
And
Your name and address for the record. You can't just step up.
Okay, I'm sorry. My name is Blaine Coleman, and I live in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and
Mr.
I'm here
Coleman,
to speak for
Mr.
boycotting
Coleman,
Israel.
If I may.
The Open Meetings Act does allow.
Agreed, and he surpasses 3 minutes.
All right, then I guess I myself am going to have to speak on my
once
own.
again,
Am I allowed to under the Open Meetings Act?
This has nothing to do with city business, so
But
it
the
should be.
Open Meetings Act
We're
allows
not
me to
coming up
speak,
here
does it
to
not?
do anything. This is a federal issue.
Councilman Shushanian, if I may, Mr. Coleman, if you'd like to address something differently, or is something that you would like to add to what Osama said, please state it.
Yes, I would like to discuss why the city should pass a resolution to boycott Israel immediately. It has to do with how much is Palestinian life worth to this council? How much is Arab life worth to this council? When I came in to this building, the chief of police was waiting for me to tell me, put away your Boycott Israel signs or I will order you to have them put away.
That's not true.
Correct.
That's true. You told me. You told me.
Okay, sir,
The police
Dwayne,
chief,
please address
the
us.
police chief told me directly that if I did not take away my Boycott Israel signs, that he would order me to do so. He told me that.
Okay, can you get on?
Second, when I came...
Wait, Council President,
Sure.
let's be clear here. This is not a public sidewalk where you can go out there right now and march with your signs anytime you want.
Then let's not discuss the
This
signs.
is a business meeting
Thank
for
you.
the business of the city.
Thank you.
And therefore, that's what it's about. And the city has no business in international affairs.
Thank
That's
you.
not our thing.
Although you did pass an international resolution in 2009 about Gaza, correct? Yes, you did. Now, so I won't talk about the signs.
That's a different council, different time.
All right,
Council-
I see. So
And
you weren't anywhere near that council in
That had-
2009, is that right?
That had to do
Well, it's not
with
a council.
a humanitarian thing on both sides to stop. That's all it was. It wasn't,
But it was an international resolution.
Okay,
We are
Mr.
asking,
Coleman, yes.
we are asking for a resolution to boycott Israel because it has been incinerating Gaza.
once
And this
again,
is a
I
majority.
object to this.
This
This
is
has
a-
nothing to do with city
This is a
business.
majority Arab American city
Once
council,
again.
and you cannot choke
No, wait a
Palestine
minute.
so
Wait
easily.
a minute.
You
Wait.
cannot choke Palestine so easily.
Okay,
No, you
Council-
cannot.
sir, you've reached your 3
Once
minutes.
again.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I want to talk about
Please state your name and address for the record.
My name is Mushkan Sababi Isfahani. By profession, I'm a public health.
Do you have an address?
I do have an address. I live in Ann Arbor, but I have the right to
Ann
speak
Arbor's
here.
a large city. Do you have
I
an
have the
address?
right to speak here because it's an open meeting.
You're
It's
right.
a place where everybody
But
can speak.
As part of the
I don't want to
open,
use up my 3 minutes.
as part of the open meetings, we
It's
require.
not my 3 minutes.
Well, as part of your, the Open Meeting Act, we require your name and address, ma'am.
My name is Mushkan Sababi Isfahani. I live in Ann Arbor. My address is P.O. Box 7038, Ann Arbor, Michigan 48107.
Thank you.
I hope my 3 minutes is not up by this.
No.
Please proceed.
I'm here because Israel is a terrorist state
once again,
which has
I'm
been
going to
killing
object to this
people
again. We
repeatedly.
cannot be having these type of
This
discussions here
town
because it's going
is
to
the
open something,
majority Arab
and you're not going to
town.
understand.
No, that
By
is,
being
about city
silent in the
business.
face of
This
the
is not
murder
city
of
business.
2,000 Palestinians, you are
I'm
telling
sorry,
people
Council.
of this town
Okay.
that
We're
an
not gonna
Arab
listen to
life
people.
matters
I'm out.
nothing to you.
Ma'am.
And you are telling the people, 500,000 Arab
Okay.
residents of this state, that an Arab life means nothing to you.
Okay.
By doing that, you
Please,
lose
listen.
respect.
Listen. I'm asking you to speak, not shout, first of all.
I
Second of
appreciate
all,
it. Okay.
I think your concern has been heard from the 2 previous speakers. Thank you. We've taken in consideration what you've had to state today. We thank you again for coming. We're done. Thank you.
Thank you.
I thank you.
Violated the Open Meetings
No, we
Act.
didn't.
No.
we didn't.
No, we did not.
I thank you, but
3
I have
minutes
one
is
more
an
sentence to
internal,
say.
that is not an Open
I
Meetings Act
appreciate
rule.
you are
It's not a
talking to me
law.
like a human being, and I will
There's
talk
nothing
to
in
you
the
like a
Open
human
Meeting
being.
Acts about time
But I have
duration.
one
It's a
more sentence
policy.
to say before I go. By not responding to these young Arab children who come here every time
Once
to
again,
encourage you to
I don't
boycott
know why
Israel,
we keep
you
going over
lose
this.
respect in the eyes of your young people.
I just
Okay.
responded. I'm
And as
going
you
to
lose
write
respect,
that header.
They
That's
know
the
that
best
you will
we
not
can
fight
do.
for their life.
All right,
Ma'am.
ma'am.
And that would-
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
And you should not be happy about
Okay,
it.
Councilman Tefelsky, please
Boycott
respond.
Israel.
Thank you.
It's your duty.
Thank you very much.
No, it's our duty to govern the city of Dearborn. It's our duty to support our residents.